It's been like it's 12. I just recorded episode 12, and I'm only level 14. So I was like, oh, I did the first Gaiden episode, the first World Tour episode, at episode 6 or 5 or something, and it would be cool if I did one every 6 or so episodes. I probably won't stick to that plan, but what I thought I'd do is because of parkour, because of parkour civilization reminding me of one of my old bases, I thought I would do a tour of the first vanilla world. This is the spawn plaza of the first vanilla server that I played on, and like I didn't build any of this stuff. This stuff is awesome. You can probably guess who built this, actually. If you look at this and then you think about the world tour of the current server, same players, you can probably guess, because our styles have changed and evolved, right? But some things remain the same. The other thing that giving you a little tour here of this will be to confirm whether indeed I have an unerring sense of direction. This is another one of my little challenges here. Yeah, so this is the spawn plaza. I'm going to focus on my bases, not on other people's, but I am going to like pass through here, and you will see the magnificence. We had some true builder folk on this server who could build mob spawners and giant railroad stations, and that sort of thing. And that's impressive. I'm always impressed by that kind of stuff. I'm in creative mode, but I'm not going to fly. I'm just going to like run, and then that way I can navigate. Yeah. We started this server. This is currently on 1.6.4, and we started the server when multiplayer was first introduced. That was very exciting. That's somebody's base up there. Whoa, what's this? Oh. Cool. I actually don't know what this is. I know what this is. I think I know what this is. Yeah, this is an entrance to the tunnels of... What were they called? The tunnels of... You can tell who built this too, right? who builds a spiral staircase straight down? Yeah, these are the... What was it called? The tunnels of necessity. I built these tunnels at depth, was it 7? I don't know how to read that anymore. A Y5, it was 7 blocks below water level or something, back when water level was different than it is now. So anyway, Y equals 57. So there's like Bowser's Castle and Cucumber Tower are that way. And there's Land's End, Necessity. Oh, this is the tunnels of necessity, so I guess the whole thing is necessity. The canal. Hollow Hill, that's that way, right? So this is like a little network to connect everything underground, so that because we didn't have beds. So when you were out traveling, you'd like find an entrance to the tunnels of necessity. You'd know where they were, and you'd like find one. And that was like my first little transportation network. And then later, I was the one who built the nether rail. Oh, see that? See that over there? That's a cairn. I'm going to run. That's a cairn that I built. This is one of the first structures that I built, because when I joined this server, like, oh, there's another cairn up there. Look at that. When I joined this server, I discovered kind of immediately that I have this like inability to cooperate with people on big projects. I'm flying now. I can't be flying. Maybe I'll just set it to peaceful. That's better. I'm going to run out of food at some point, though, then that's a hassle, but maybe I can find food somewhere. I'll steal it. I joined the server and immediately realized that I can't cooperate with people, and like I looked upon their works and I trembled, and I was like, I can't do this. I got to get out of here. And so the first thing that I did was I like ran up here, and I didn't want to get lost because I'd been playing Minecraft a little bit. I knew the deal, right? So then I built these cairns. And the idea was that from each of the cairns, at whatever the like default render distance was at that time, you could see the next cairn, so you could navigate. At some point, they went out. Originally, fire burned forever, and then it stopped burning forever, and then they all went out. they were just logs that I'd lit with a flint and steel, I think. What's that? Oh, that structure over there is a friend's base, but like which friend? Someone who joined later. It was either like, yeah, I'm not gonna say names, but yeah. Oh, cool. Anyway, there's another cairn, and you can see there's a cairn over there in the distance, right? So from each cairn, on the old render distance, the old default render distance, you can find the next cairn. And then the other thing is that inside the cairns, like if you broke this open and you went inside, it would be a staircase that went down to the tunnels of necessity, right? So that I added that in later, but like that was the plan, right? That the cairns would all like be connected to the tunnels of necessity, so that I could find my way around. Yeah, this is definitely somebody's base. So cute. It's adorable. House of necessities. Established unknown. Established unknown. Oh, so this is like, maybe I actually built this, because a house of necessities would be like where it would have an entrance to the tunnels of necessity. Interesting. But then I didn't build that. I think my neighbor built this. My neighbor was responsible for the lavaboratory, which, does this go somewhere? Oh yeah, it totally does. I'm not gonna explore there because that's not my base. The lavaboratory, which is where the study of lava. It's not a it's a laboratory of lava. The study of lava was happening down there. I don't know, whatever that means. But that was really cool. It was really cool to have a neighbor whose base was like connected to mine. This was also somebody who I really loved. They were excellent, and whatever they touched became better. Yeah, and this is a little bridge. Look at this. I think I made this little bridge. I mean, I'm pretty sure. And over there is my very first base. On this server, I like ran because I wanted to just go. I wanted to go far away from everybody, as is my way. And look at this. Oh, there's a little. Yeah, there's like. This is pretty funny. I'm gonna put that right back. This is. There's no. I can't discard items. Oh, it's probably just my key bindings. Somebody must have got hit by a creeper there like 7 or 8 years ago or longer ago. This server would have been running until about 2014 or something, I think, or 2016 maybe. I know I was playing it in university. I'm not going to get distracted walking off in random directions, but basically there's a road here. I think it probably leads to the Hobbit town, which is over there. And there's another kind of cairn over there that you can see. That's not, I didn't build that one, but that was sort of someone else's idea for navigation. Oh, look over there. There's like a cool looking thing. I'm not getting distracted. I was going to show you my old base. And then this is all there's going to be a parkour at the end of this. The payoff is going to be a parkour. We'll see if I'm a parkour noob or a parkour pro. Oh, that's the canal. Oh, so this is a project which I insisted was necessary and then didn't complete, and it was left to Dooley. And he's able to complete things. So there it is. This is the canal. This connects this ocean. Grand Canal East Entrance connects this ocean with an ocean near spawn, so that you can navigate back to spawn on this water. It's really cool, and there's lava in there to keep the water liquid. It doesn't freeze, because at some point they introduced the freezing of water. Like, that wasn't always in there. At some point they introduced the freezing of water, and then it became difficult to like boat around everywhere. So then we used lava under glass to keep the ice from melting all the time. That was pretty cool. But that was like much later, once we had all the resources. So that over there, that's like my original base, and can you see a pattern? Can you see that it's just a wall? I'm just always building walls. I always have. I can't stop building walls. And this is like where, so actually, ooh, yeah, I wonder if I can find, I mean, I have the ability to navigate. Yeah, there it is. This is the original entrance to the base. So originally it wasn't a wall. Originally you would go down here. I can't shift to move faster down water or something. Is that not the case? And my bases were all like this. They'd all be like a hole in the ground into right? And you'd have to find the hole to get in there. Be kind, please replace the dirt block above. So the last person who used this was not kind, didn't replace the dirt block. But that's good because it means that I was able to find it without having to. I would have been able to find it. I swear to God, I would have been able to find it even in the dark. Because I went in there all the time, you know. There's my tree farm. There's 2 levels of tree farm in there, and there's this is the original incarnation of the spiral staircase. Garbage chute probably goes down to some lava. Oh, there's some lava down there. I'm gonna take mushroom soup. I'm gonna take mushroom soup for reasons which will become apparent to you as we travel. This is a drop that goes to the mine. It's got water down there. This is a drop that goes, you know, somewhere else, right? What a weird base, you know. I just lived in like a little. Here's the second level of the farm, and then what's this? Land's End. That's the name of this base. Is Land's End because it was like the furthest place. Lightning never strikes the same pig twice. Yeah, I had this rule that like you would, if you had a bed, you should put a sign opposite the bed so that when somebody went to sleep, they would see the sign, you know. And so I did that wherever I went, wherever I put beds. This is my little research facilities. Weird. Oh, look at how did I get all these blaze rods? I had a blaze spawner set up in a good way. Very enchanted. I was like full of enchanted and named items. I really loved enchanting. I spent a lot of my university days. I would like study. Do you know the Pomodoro method? It's like you do something for 20 minutes and then you take a break for 5 minutes and you do nothing during your 5-minute break. So I would, during my 5-minute break, I wouldn't do nothing. There's like levels. Look at this. There's levels. That's very clever. It's a very, I based here for a long time. I would take the 5-minute break, would be like, I'd leave myself in front of a monster spawner for 20 minutes, and then for 5 minutes I would strike monsters with a sword. This honeycomb, this is a honeycomb mine. So the idea was, this was like, I thought this was the best way to mine. This was my original mining method. And then down, oh, and one of these honeycombs leads, I think, to the laboratory. I'm not going to do it, am I? Oh, it wasn't this one. So there you go. I was not able to navigate back to the laboratory unerringly. But one of these, I know that one of these leads to the laboratory. And then this was a hall, the Pillar Tombs of Atuan or something is the name of the below, I think it's called apparently. These Pillar Tombs of Atuan lit by lava. Look at that. That's pretty cool, eh? I never actually read the Pillar Tombs of Atuan. That might not even be the name of the book. It's Ursula K. Le Guin. But I built this thing as a kind of weird tomb. Or tome? Tomb, not tome. Yeah. It's kind of cool, eh? It's art. So I was not a man who I was not a simple man who built simple farms at some point in my life. Yeah, there's probably slime chunk down there, I think. And then this way, you are free to it, my friend. Do with it what you will. This way, there is. I'm gonna show you I'm gonna show you upstairs and stuff. Before I show you the nether rail. Also, I probably need a mine cart if I'm gonna do the nether rail, because I don't think that there's just a box of mine carts down there. I wasn't, that rich. Up here is my farm. There's a little window into the farm there. Coat check. That's where you put your coat, I guess. I liked signs, apparently. The lesser farm. This is the lesser farm, where I was farming some things. And then where's the greater farm? The pantry. Pantry. Cool. I love... Have they changed the sound? Oh no, I just always play with the sound off. That's why. I love the chest opening sound. This is the greater farm. Which... Was it automated? I don't think that the wheat was automated. I think that I had to like break the wheat, but this stuff is automated. You pull a lever and it stops the water and then it all pops off. It flows down here, right? This is so weird. It's so foreign to me now to like build this way. It's so industrial and like I was a younger man. Cool. And then can't go in there. There's some way to get to the switch. Oh, it might not even be a switch. Like it might not even be redstone. It might just be like I put a block to stop the water. And then I think all of the water, I feel like all of the water comes from, because I was big on this source of water thing. Like water had to have a source. Is this not frozen right now? Oh, am I gonna die? Oh, yes I am. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Anyway, well, I was going to show you is that there's a source of water. Like there's the thing over there where the water comes down. Is there a way up? Yeah, back this way. Structural dirt. No, that's not the way up. Back this way is the way up, over here. Unless I covered it up. It's possible that I like at some point covered it up. Because, no, here it is. Spiral staircase. This is the original spiral staircase. This is actually, like, historically speaking, in terms of the time, this is the spiral staircase that I built first. The original spiral staircase. And it goes up to this wall, enormous wall, which I built. Duh. And yeah, it was like this wall building, right? That's weird. Gross. Little room in here with no purpose. Oh, hides a secret. This is cool, eh? Kind of soundscape floor thing. Greetings from Dooley Spires. Hello. That's nice. This is a nice landform too. Oh, there's a torch over there, or some kind of source of light. That's pretty cool. Over here is another friend's base, who shall remain nameless. I might just, I know that they've been watching these videos, so I'm gonna just go over here and be like, remember this? And then I'll get back to it. But yeah, this is a nice landform. See this? It has this sort of natural bay. This place is like total chaos though. Yeah. I'm gonna finish up here and then go and check out that other base for nostalgia's sake. Here we go. This was gonna have a roof on it, but I stopped. This is like also my first unfinished base, right? Like I had lots of plans, grand plans for this place. This old library. Gotta have a little library. Oh, the clouds, right? This is the sky, the clouds. And then up here is nothing. I think I was like planning to do a lapis as the ceiling or something. Yeah, that's nice, eh? I like the clouds as the sky. That's pretty cool. I keep looking for secret passages, because like I'm so used to modded. I keep looking for like like doors that are actually like secret doors and stuff. And then yeah, I'm just gonna jump down here. That's fine. It's peaceful mode. My health's just gonna come right back. And then over here, yeah, is my friend who who made this base. And then like never played Minecraft again until very recently. Hello. Do you remember? That's pretty cool, actually. This is pretty cool. The like raised up farms and stuff. That's very neat. What a thing. Make sure to close the doors. Oh, and there's torches underneath. That's clever. That's clever. That's a clever light source. Especially if you don't have the... Please don't feed the koi. Alright? Don't feed the koi. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm not going to go any further into it. Whoa, that's very cool. I'm not going to go any further into this person's base because it's private stuff. I'm also going to, consult them before sharing this segment. But, yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. And now, from here, if I go that direction, whatever that direction is, that's where the sun rises. Rises in the east, right? So if I go north, if I go north, I'll hit my my next base, but it's so far north that it's crazy. So instead, I'm gonna take the nether rail. Where is this going? Oh, I was building like another wall around my wall because I needed more room or something. I gotta go that. Oh, well, that's fine. Happy coincidence. I can show you. This is where the water comes in. Look at this. That's where the water comes in for the farm. When I had to build this, lands and water supply do not freeze. Right? I had to build this and put the torches up there because the water started freezing. We all had to like adjust to that little change. Where's that little? All right, should be down here. I don't want to die. What? Uh-oh, I'm gonna die, aren't I? Can't have that. That's interesting. I was... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's over there. Oh, yeah, because there's this little dip, see? And then it's 2 blocks out from the lowest point. It's right there. That's too bad. I'm disappointed in myself for not being able to just, like, instantly hone back in on that. Where was I going? Oh yeah, the next place. Okay, so I'm gonna need some iron, so I gotta like raid these chests or something. There's gotta be some iron around here somewhere, because I need a rail cart to be able to go on the nether rail. The nether rail. Like, it wasn't a nether rail, it was the nether rail, and it connected every base, and we made maps of it and posted them on Facebook, and it was the nether rail. Like, I invented the concept, you know. There was no YouTube. I wasn't watching, you know, other people do stuff. We were inventing this stuff as we went along. Nope. Okay, that's apparently not where I keep all my ores. Where was my mining? I mean, I know where my mining was. There was my honeycomb mine over there, and then there was like a further mining over here, but I don't know where my ores were. The thing is, I like moved all of the resources from this base away from this base. This is weird lighting. Oh, it's so creepy. Oh, there's a box of carts. That's great. Tip, place redstone wire here. Thank you, whoever you are. Oh, is that because this is, I'm feeling very low in this cart. Is this normal? What the heck? Why is there a... Oh, okay. Weird. Give me that. This is low tech. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so I built this. And it connects all of the different... I just dug it out, and it connects all the different places. And there's like different branches that go off periodically, and I would like offer to build them. I would just be like, yeah, you want to get connected to the nether rail? Like, there's medieval times over there. Whoa. And the next place I'm going to show you is my like first mega project. Which is like the sort of the one that I remember whenever I'm thinking about like, oh, the mega projects, and then, you know, I never finished my mega project. The Great Hall or something over there. Oh, the Great Wall. A friend of mine built a Great Wall of Ice, or was building a Great Wall of Ice, Ice and Snow. They had been reading a certain series of novels. Okay. The Object. The Object. That's such a cool name. I'd forgotten that I called it that, The Object, because it was there was an academy, and it was the academy at the Object. Okay, so this is obviously a parkour, but it's like a pretty minor one. You gotta, you know, get up there, and it was unlit, right? So there'd be like monsters and creepers in here, and you know, you had to be careful to get to this base, to get to the Object. Come on. It's not a parkour, it's like a little naturalistic looking cave kind of space. And like, I tried to either light it, or where it was not lit, have water. so that mobs wouldn't spawn so much, but like mobs would still spawn because we didn't have like the F7 stuff. All right, oof, that was creepy. Up we go. This is the furnace room at the object. There was a monster spawner down there. I don't know what this was going to be. Oh, I think that was just a cobblestone mine because I needed a lot of stone. Smooth stone. Yeah, there's no stone in those boxes. You're about to see why. This is the bedroom. Oh, obviously that would not be. Precious blocks, blue wool, 63 enchantment tables. That's, oh yeah. So we have a tradition on the server, which is every solstice you can ask for a stack from the gods of any block you want. And so one year I asked for enchanting tables. There was going to be a thing here, you know, one of those things. Whoa, so I've cooked pork chops. I wonder where I got all those pigs. Nether rail cartography. These could be cool. What is this a map of? Oh, look, bad chunk borders. Oh, great. I wish I hadn't seen that. Items of little value. Bones. Yeah, anyway, that's what that was. This, why is this like this? Ugh. I never finished, apparently, this spiral staircase. And then this is the underbelly of the object. I think I'd have to like take a boat and leave the object for you to truly appreciate its grandeur. But you can see that it's only 1/2 finished. Hello, sheep. We had blue sheep and white sheep because blue was kind of the thing over here. And this is like this central mound. And then over here, get through these doors. Yeah, nice. There's like a little dock, you know, maybe a little walkway or something, a little bridge. And then in here was like going to be I think the living quarters were going to be in here. People were going to live in here. I was like going to invite people to build bases inside the object. I had big plans for this place. This is a resplendent spiral staircase. I still had not figured out, so you can see it's two wide, but I hadn't figured out how to, like, not how to, but that it would be a good idea to make the stairs wider. It was a friend of mine who figured that out, and I was like, oh, of course, the stairs can be wider. This place with its oblique lighting, and a lot of books, big tapestry. What's that? That's a tapestry. There's, you know, ladders leading up to more books, paintings. This place is resplendent. Whoa, look at this. It's a vanilla couch. This is a vanilla couch. Is there an attic up here? Oh yeah, behind this thing with like a little mezzanine where I was storing like paintings and stuff. Yeah, this place is cool. I was gonna have like a lot of stuff. There's gonna be a lot of stuff in here. This is a little enchanting table, very nice. But then I think there's also like a maze of books around here somewhere. Oh, cool. Oh yeah, look at this. You go down here. What's down here? Oh yeah, I was, you know, intending to have monsters spawning in here. It's like a little labyrinth of books. It's so dark. Can I up the gamma? When I played, it was funny because I just reminded myself of something. When I used to play, it was on Linux. I had a Linux machine, and the gamma was like, I could see in the dark. I could see in pitch darkness, which is why I made all of these places that were dark. This is the Milonic arch style. These arches are called Milonic arches. And this was like a style that I invented for this place. Over there is like the sun, you know, an artificial sun for this artificial island. And oh, that's what I'm gonna do. Fly. That's what I'm gonna do. Right? So you can see this is a solid of rotation, right? What I did is it's like a torus. It's like if you look at the cross section, I'm kind of glad that it's not finished because you can see the cross section. You look at the cross section and it's got like this shape, which then rotates through, right? That's one solid rotation. And then there's a torus on top, which rotates through. or I guess actually this goes down and then it goes up to here and then up around. And then there's a second one over on this side, right? And those are rotated around. And I mean, you know, actually looking at this now, it's not that big as far as big Minecraft things go, but it's the biggest thing I ever built. And it's when I realized that I can't build big things. Actually, this whole side was made by a friend. They like placed all of the blocks just according to the plan, right? Which is, you know, really helpful, but it just didn't get finished. And then I moved on to another base, which I will show you now, which is much more, I think, much more in the style of what I do today. Because I had become deeply frustrated with my inability to finish that big project. Am I still in... Whoa. That was fast. Why was that so fast? Is that because of game mode? Over here... Yeah, so this is the other rail that leads to my dark kingdom. This feels slow. Go faster. Sometimes ghasts would spawn in here. One time I invited a friend to come and visit, and he encountered a ghast in here. He had the worst time. He encountered a ghast in here. He fought it. But then he wasn't able to visit my base properly because he died on the parkour before setting his bed. So he was a parkour noob. And then he disappeared back at his bed. And he had just made, like, he was a homeboy. He had, like, never left. There's another base over there. He had never left his, you know, comfy home, basically, to travel these great distances. Like in the overworld, this is 20,000 blocks. I think that the object is 20,000 blocks from spawn. This is far. I forgot about my coffee. I got coffee right next to me. But you can see how far this is. Like, this is through the nether. We're talking about the nether here. You know, where's my F3, right? Yeah, 900 blocks in the nether. 1,000 blocks in the nether is 8,000 blocks. Oh, that's not that far. 8,000 blocks? Oh, well. Anyway, it's 20,000 blocks. I swear to God. That might not be 20,000. 20,000 might be the furthest that I ever went on this server. One time I took a boat and I went north for 40 minutes. Because the oceans back then were huge, endless oceans. I love that. The vast, endless oceans. We're not there yet, eh? Oh, man. So actually on our current server, this server is called Tato 5. It's named after the spawn, like the seed. Tato 5. Oh yeah, there's the seed. If you want to, you know, explore Tato 5, that's the seed. And then the current world, I call it Tato 6, although that's not actually the seed. The seed is a different seed. You know, that's top secret. Up we go. The nether is cool. I liked the nether a lot because you didn't have to light it up. Mobs wouldn't just, like, dangerous mobs wouldn't just spawn randomly. And so I had all these, you know, like the spiral staircase obviously is good for me because I play on a trackpad. So it's very easy for me. Like, it doesn't give me repetitive strain injuries to go up these staircases. But everybody else was like, why are your stairs always these stupid spirals? Why are they so tall? And then I would make things really, really dark. And then it was like hard for people to see because people with lower gamma. Hopefully to horses. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Oh, I went, yeah. The horse update. I think that was the last update that we got. It was the horse update. Why not 6.4? That's got horses, right? Yeah. This is my little furnace room and tree farm, and I ignore the villager sound. I'm no criminal. I don't have a jail with a bunch of those guys. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh, I am a criminal. Oh. Bad me. Yeah, he needed the emeralds. Yeah, I was making a lot of emeralds. Safety first. Forbidden meat. I really loved signs. Man, I should get back to making lots of signs everywhere. It's fun. There's that thing. This is where I made the villagers, right? I would like lure them in here. It was all very manual. And lovely Minecraft sounds. It's so nice to hear the sounds occasionally. Like when you play with the sound off all the time, then when you do hear the sounds, it's nice. It's nostalgic. Yeah. Gives me a good feeling. C48 or whatever, that artist. So nice. More spiral staircases. And, oh, mushroom biome. Look at this. Here we are. Oh man, we have arrived at night, perhaps? And this is the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh yeah, it just comes out like right underneath my little fortress here. There's not like that's not a good entrance. I guess I never made the entrance properly. This is supposed to be the entrance here. You're supposed to come in on a boat, right? So the idea was that I would like put the entrance to the nether portal like off a little ways so that you'd have this approach and you'd come in on this little boatway. I'm gonna set my bed. I'll probably even sleep the night because I'm gonna try the parkour. Here goes. There's no sign here. Yeah, so I found this mushroom island, and I fell in love with the aesthetic of brown mushrooms. I'm gonna fly over here just because I don't want to like waste a lot of time showing you. It's not a waste. I mean, it's a beautiful base. But this is the aesthetic. Was like I'd have these mushrooms, and then I would like armor the mushrooms. So each mushroom was like a little module, and then I would like modularly build out the base, right? And mushrooms for the floor. We got the occluded lighting. I liked occluded lighting. This is the rain-soaked throne. This is my throne. Chris's chest established on that date. I don't know, no idea what that means. Blocks of gold. Oh man, and the beautiful green grass. Like you can't. It's hard to keep the green grass growing in the in this biome. So it's like resplendent, opulent stuff, and like the soul sand behind the cage there. And then it's the rain-soaked throne because it's got this thing, right? So when it rains, it soaks the throne. The rain-soaked throne. Ah, I was a king once. I remember. I was a king. And the king of this island, whoop, the king of this island was descended from, oh, that's the staircase. I gotta go down that spiral staircase. It's just really dark. Man, I gotta turn up the brightness. It's just really dark because I was into that. The king of this island is descended from the people of the Sky Island, the island of Waaaaay. It's really dark. I could use some extra light or something here. This is like seriously, but I could see perfectly. Like on my Linux machine, I could see perfectly. It was just a difference in implementation details or whatever. Yeah, purple. Obsidian, a lot of obsidian, a lot of building with obsidian going on in this. There's a base I could show you. I won't, but there's a base I could show you that does the obsidian thing. Like it's enormous. It's an enormous base made of obsidian using the obsidian generators. This is nice, eh? Yeah. Because back in this version, you could a machine for flowers. That's based on the name of the game, A Machine for Pigs. You turn that on, and it pushes all the. It's not really a machine. Anyway, it's not very automated. It's marginally automated. Okay, so then I'm just gonna pop back out of here. It's daytime now, so I'll give you a nice little approach. I'm just gonna skip past a bunch of stuff here. I'll look down so you don't see it, and then I'm just gonna fly in sort of the intended path. So you'd be approaching the island, and you would see. What? That was the way to my next base. This is the path to my next base. You had to go up. That was the only way in, right? That was the only way. Was up these ridiculous parkour on these crazy mushrooms. So now I'm gonna turn that back off. I'm gonna go back to game mode and make sure that my spawn. I slept here, right? My spawn is set. Should be set. Otherwise, I'm gonna be real disappointed because I'm definitely gonna die on this parkour. I have not been a mushroom. Oh, now you know why I got all the mushrooms too. Red. Oh yeah. Okay. So I had a rival who settled on red mushroom island, and this was brown mushroom island. My regalia might still be in here. Yeah, look at that. The Pileus of deep breath. The Pileus is the top of a mushroom. Diamond chestplate. Boots of spore striding. Very nice. This is my, like, you know, regalia for when I have royal stuff going on. Yeah, I don't know where the rest of the armor would be. Probably on me. Whoops. A lot of parkour going on here. So I was at this time, I was a parkour pro at least, not a parkour noob. Yeah, these mushrooms. I love these mushrooms. I love this module building style. Yeah, so this is red. Not from this angle. Maybe it was a lower angle that was intended. But he settled on a red mushroom island, and independently we kind of came up with the same architectural style where we would like I called these armored mushrooms. Like, these mushrooms are armored. I have like reinforced the stem and the pileus with armor, and then he settled on you know, a similar architectural style, but with the red mushrooms instead of the brown mushrooms. And we had like a little rivalry going on. It was pretty cool, pretty storied little thing. Yeah, farms, alchemy setup. This was my base. Like, for quite some time, this was my base. It had no roof. When it rained, I would just get wet. I never finished this mushroom for some reason. You know, this is my way. Sometimes I just don't finish things. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Just that mushroom never got finished. And then I moved on from this base. I made another base a little higher up. I wonder if we can see the base from here, from the top of this. Because the, you know, the parkour here, that's it. I'm getting nervous. That's the first jump where it's like, yeah, are you really going to do this? Are you really going to do this? Do you think that you're going to make it? Because that would be the first place that you'd fall, I think, right? Oh, man. Kinchou shitemasu ne. Here we go. Oh, yeah, I can't see. I can't actually. It's... It's floating islands in the sky. That's my next base. Just gotta go one block at a time. One block. There's only one block. I used to teach martial arts. I'm a black belt in karate. I used to teach martial arts, and I would make the kids punch a lot. We would just punch, and the thing is, I'd notice that we'd punch 10 times, and on the 10th punch, everybody's punches would suck. That was not that hard. And if I saw that everybody's 10th punch or anybody's 10th punch was like lame, we would just keep going. I'd be like 11, 12, you know, we would punch. One time we punched the whole damn class. That's a weird little bug. I like that. Like an hour of just punching, right? I don't think it was maybe not the whole damn class, but a long time. And it was the idea that, like, no, every punch is the only punch. That's the way to live your life. Like, don't think of this as the 10th punch. Think of this as the first punch. Oh, I'm glad I brought items with me. So this is the temple, you know, where you arrive after having proven yourself. How do you discard items in this version? Oh, cute. Yeah, oh, right. I always just rebind it to something further away from my WASDs. This is my most impressive redstone wiring thing. I'm a computer programmer. I should be able to do a little better than that, but there it is. You put the 4 things on there. I got this little, you know, we are on a floating island. Oh, I'll tell you about these tapestries. Oh, man. Yeah. How did I get up here? How did I get you up here? That was a trick. This little guy, you know. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to you too. And then, does that not work? Okay, well, I don't know how I'm supposed to get up there. Oh, what a lovely view. What's this? I like building floating islands. That's like a secret thing. And I stopped doing it at some point because, oh, these vines, this is no good. Can't have that. I stopped doing it at some point because if you spend all your time building the ground on which you're going to build your base, then you never build your base, I discovered. Oh man, this is so fucking cool. Oh, this base. These are so that the villagers can't escape. That's a lovely little tapestry there on the floor, carpet kind of situation. I don't remember why I needed watermelons. Oh, because of the melonic arches. Did birch wood look better in the past? Did they change the birch wood texture? That birch wood looks marginally better than what I'm used to. Did they change the birch wood texture like before? That looks marginally better than what I'm used to. I'm confused by that. I'm gonna put this back. Yeah, what's down here? I sense a portal. Oh, it's this thing. Maybe. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna explore the island. I'm gonna do the last little bit of parkour. I'm gonna tell you about the religion. This is the Isles of Wak. Yeah, if you spend all your time building realistic floating islands, then you don't have a base. You just have a bunch of realistic floating islands. Man, do you see this? This little walkway that's like hanging, it's like suspended from this building. It's so cool. There were 2 villagers, one of them fell. There's more villagers elsewhere. Yeah, so look at that. There's the melonic arch style, which was imported from the object. This is like a graveyard probably for all of the villagers that may have, perished in the making of this base. And there's a tapestry. The doors will close once. That's another thing is the only way out is down or back through, and then in that case you only have 5 minutes, right? Because the items would despawn. Where does the tapestry start? I wonder if I'm going to be able to show you. Because I don't know if there's enough space on this island. Yeah, so in the beginning there was nothing. There was darkness, and then the spirits of earth and sky rushed across the void, claiming all that they could greedily, right? Trying to fill up the void with earth and sky. And where they met, they fought, and their battles tore open portals to a terrible underworld. And the people of Wak, the people of the Isles of Wak, used their magic to tighten these little to pull closed the portals, right? So that's the reason that you don't see portals everywhere. It's because the island of Wak, the people of the island, pulled tight the threads of reality, sealing up the portals. Hoopa. Yeah, treat every punch, treat every block as the first and the last. Clean that up. Not that it matters. This is a backup. This isn't the real server. Yeah. These are nice islands, right? Like, I think that they're pretty nice islands. Whoop! That's the challenge. Can I make that with, yeah? Oops. I don't want to, I put some blocks because I got tired of parkouring this every time because I'm just, building the place up, right? Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Oh man. This is where the villagers are coming from. The first villagers didn't come from this, right? First villagers, I had to bring them up, and that was very hard, and I don't even remember how I did it. This is a melonic bridge. This is like a bridge style with melons. Got some melonic arches. This is what the inside of an island looks like. They're hollow on the inside, so there's space on the inside to build. But like, look at how sort of naturally tapered they are. They kind of hang down a little bit. I see a lot of floating islands that are kind of soft and rounded on the bottoms, but like I don't think that looks good. I mean, that's nice, but I don't think it looks as good as having these like tapered bottoms. A little bit more Breath of the Wild style. There's a melon farm. I mean, I'm done. I did it. I showed you the thing I wanted to do. I'm not a parkour noob. I would at least survive a little while in that civilization. None of these were very tricky jumps. Yeah, but and these are my floating islands. Bam. So now you just have to allow me to wander around a little bit in sort of nostalgic awe. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at these interlocking threads. I should put a little, yeah, maybe. I mean, obviously, it's all done now. It's all back in the box. Yeah, these were going to be little houses. And oh yeah, layers are a cool thing to do with your floating islands, right? Ridges and layers and little places where they like poke out a little bit. Another base that I don't have access to on another server, vanilla server that I made long ago, these were meant to be connected to something, was an even better example of the floating island style. What? Where's the downway? There's no downway. What? There's supposed to be a way down. I bet if I go down there, I'll find the way down. I don't know why I insist on having it on game mode 0. Did I just... No, here, there's a staircase over here. I was about to freak out like at myself for possibly just tunneling back up, like, or bricking my way back up. Yeah, inside of an island. They look very chaotic, right? Yeah, it's a whole style that I developed. It was like something that I felt like I could teach to an automaton if I, later had a chance. And actually later when I played with CCCraft, I tried to like write a program to generate the islands using the little guys. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. I'm gonna jump off into the ocean. There's an island down there, actually, underneath this island, underneath the vast shadow. What the heck is that? What? Oh, that was probably the last. That's probably the last island that I built. Yeah, look at that! Isn't that amazing? Wouldn't imagine coming out here and being like, "Well, I thought there was supposed to be a base over here," and then looking up and being like, "What the fuck? Who built this?" Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh yeah, I would do the torch thing, right? I would like gravel my way up, build an island out like a machine, and then I would jump off and I would use a torch to break the block of to break all the gravity blocks. Which is pretty sweet. That's nice. It's nice. It's not like the biggest thing anybody's ever built. And it's not finished, so it's got that going for it. It's poignant. It's got that poignant. Oh, look, the farm like sticks off the edge with supports and stuff. That's cool. All the floating blocks, like you may have noticed that all the floating blocks on the Mushroom Kingdom are lapis, and all the floating blocks here are emerald. That was like the lore. It was part of the lore. What's going on over here? This is interesting. Traveler's Landing. Oh. A little map. Oh, so you know where you are. It's like, yeah, look, you're here. Just go over there, and then there's civilization. Dumb civilization. Cool. Traveler's Landing. It's called look at this. There's a little parkour for you here. It's called Traveler's Landing because you would have fallen off of the island and landed here. Right? And then that's so mean. And then it's like, yep, here you are. There's probably a box of boats. I bet there's boats in that box. I'm such a funny guy. Oh man. Well, that's the end of our journey. Yeah, there's boats in the box. That's hilarious. Thanks, everybody. Everybody. There I go again. Oh, whoa. I was expecting a screen of dirt.